One evening, Thomas brought his last train to the junction. He went for a drink. 7 engines from the other railway were coming along. Ginty and Pug whistled cheerfully as they puffed through the station. So, they followed to the big station at the end line, where all the engines had gone. Sir Tom Hat was waiting for them. Sir Topham Hatt glared. Percy subsided. Next day, as Annie and Clarabelle were going to England too, Thomas and Ginty practiced with some other coaches. Thomas was excited. He began boasting about his race with Bertie. No one was hurt, but Thomas's front was badly bent. They telephoned Sir Topham Hatt. Next morning, the engines waited at the junction. Toby and Percy were each on a truck, and Duck had pushed them into place behind Edward. Henrietta had stood on a siding. Sir Tom Hatt had called her a... And just in case, Henrietta had stood on a siding. Sir Tom Hatt had called her... There we go. She felt very grand. Gordon, James, and Henry were in front. They whistled impatiently. The fat controller paced the platform. He looked at his watch. Thomas whistled and panted into the station. Thomas, abashed, arranged himself and the coaches behind Duck, without saying a word. The fat controller climbed into Henrietta. The guard blew his whistle and waved his flag. The engines whistled, and the cavalcade pulled off. The engines stood side by side in a big, airy shed. Hundreds of people came to see them, and climbed in and out of their cabs every day. They liked it at first, but presently they felt very bored, and were glad when it was time to go. The people along their line put the flags out and cheered them on.